Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding it. Let's dive into it. We're going to pick 9 cards, 3 rows of 3. So let's see what comes out for you. Leo, what's in store for Leo this week ahead? How are you guys doing? Let me know in the comment section. I feel like I never talk to you. I need to be better at answering texts. That too. Comments. You have the King of Swords coming out upright. Okay, Leo, are you connecting with like an older masculine energy that's very intelligent? And I'm getting like they could be in like the STEM field, math, science, something like that. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They don't have to be though. Interesting. They're giving me like that sciencey mathematic energy, but at the same time, just I'm intuitively feeling there's something very unique about their personality. Like they aren't the typical scientist or mathematician that you would assume. Really interesting. I wonder how they play into your life. We have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Leo, I'm seeing here the need this week to save up some money. You may have felt like you've been a little bit too lackadaisical when it comes to spending your money recently, and I'm seeing here wanting to save things up again. Bills may be coming out this week that bring you back down to 0. I don't know. Or at least, you know, it's just one of those weeks where you're just wanting to save money for whatever reason. All right, we have, Ace of Cups. Leo, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I was kind of feeling this bubbling up within you, this sort of new love energy, this new excitement emerging within you. It feels like love. It also feels like a creative project, an idea that you're trying to get off the ground. It feels like you're in the conversational point of this idea, whatever that means. Okay, so you may be discussing it with friends, with partners, with the people involved. Okay, talking about your ideas, something that you want to do, either in your career or around the home, a big project it seems. It feels like a really big project in life or a really big idea that you have here, and it's in the talking phase. I also feel like a lot of you are in the talking phase of dating someone where you're not in a relationship yet, but you're just getting to know each other. I don't know why I keep coming back to the phrase talking phase, you know, in the discussion phase, the planning phase, but you haven't actually made the physical leap yet. And this, whatever it is, feels very creatively driven or romantically, emotionally driven. Some of you may be doing some family planning as well, discussing, you know, what your family's going to look like in the future, or discussing a really big dream of yours or goal of yours, okay? Really interesting. Second row of cards out, we have the 5 of Swords. Wow. This shows walking away from people who are argumentative, walking away from people who just are egotistical, straight up. People who did not give as much as you give, and it left you feeling unbalanced. You're ending any connection like that at this time, walking away from any toxic workplace energy as well. 2 of Wands as the center of your spread. There's plans of the future, talks of the future. You're conniving out here in a good way. You're plotting, you're scheming. You're seeing the potential in someone, I think. And yeah, it definitely gives air sign energy for some reason. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they don't have to be an air sign. I'm seeing it. Or some of you may be walking away from an air sign as well. I'm seeing changes with the air signs in your life. If you are an air sign, like your sun sign is an air sign, this could be you. You know, walking away from certain aspects of yourself that no longer fit the script here. I feel like someone's coming into your life who's very mature, and they challenge you to leave parts of yourself behind. It's just their energy, man. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, you may be, there's something with your age coming up as well. Something with your age. This person makes it seem like for someone of your age, how do I say this without sounding weird, without it sounding bad? Someone of your age should be driven to really grow in life in some way or something like that. And that sounds so bad because it's like, oh, you're old and you're still hanging out with a bunch of dweebs who like all they do is party and do drugs. And whatever. Like, that sounds like bullying, but the energy I'm getting from it is not bullying. It's like they inspire you energetically to be more, to do more, and to sort of get your life off the ground in a sense. There's something about what you do in your free time that you're inspired to let go of. You're like, you know what, I'm getting a little too old for this. I'm getting, like, I should be more focused on success or like deeper happiness. You're connecting with someone who's very mature and happy in life. This is Luna. Say hi to the camera, Loompai. She loves being the center of attention. Oh, man. Okay, 3 cards just popped out. Page of Wands. I am seeing legal documentation, signing contracts, a yes answer to this idea that you have here. Some of you guys are committing to something, to a new idea. We have the Empress and the Ace of Wands as well. Wow, 2 aces coming out here. You're very magnetic and attractive at this time, Leo. And I don't know why I'm seeing legal paperwork, signing contracts that are happy. Some of you may be getting a new job that you really enjoy. Others of you, you've I meant to say successfully, and then somehow the word sex just came out of my mouth, out of my mind. Oh my God, I can't talk. So some of y'all are getting some this week. Okay, all right, Leo. Some of y'all may be connecting physically with someone who you've never connected physically with before. That's not going to apply to everyone here. If this is like someone you've already connected with in that way, there could be something like extra freaky going on this week. I don't know. This is your reading, guys. Don't shoot the messenger, you know. I know a lot of very loudmouth, scaredy cat conservatives love to attack people on the internet the second they mention sex or any curse words. Listen, I'm not the channel to subscribe to if you're like that. Because I read the truth, you know, and that's a very natural part of life. And I am not going to sit here and pretend like reproduction does not exist. Okay. I don't know why I just got so angry at that. Are you getting angry this week? Are you getting angry at someone for their like overly conservative tactics that are actually quite negative for society? Listen, there's nothing wrong with being a conservative. There's nothing wrong with having conservative beliefs and modesty. Okay, however, it can turn toxic, just like the opposite can turn toxic as well. And I don't know why I just got angry at that. So I do wonder if some of you are getting a little bit angry this week, which would explain the 5 of Swords here. Like, whatever, I'm done with this conversation. Like, I can't even listen to you. Like, you're wanting something, you're wanting to ignore problems, pretend like very important things that need to be talked about does not want to be talked about. You may be having that feeling towards someone. It's like, we need to talk about this, and you're trying to pretend like this issue does not exist. Or that something that's very important to talk about does not exist. And that causes a lot of issues. So many issues and just hiding. But here's the thing, the energy feels really, really great. We literally have 2 aces this week for you, Leo. This is the best reading I've done so far. You're only the 5th sign I'm filming for, but this is the best one so far, I gotta say. Anyways, I'm seeing paperwork being signed. New job, or you successfully convinced someone of an idea that you have. Some of you came up with a business idea, and you're successfully moving forward with it. A contract's being signed. Okay, I'm seeing a handshake. Let's move forward with this project, with this idea. Some of you may be hiring other people to get a certain vision in your mind completed, and you're signing the paperwork, you're shaking the hands, you're getting started. It's like the transition between it going from the talking phase to the, okay, we're doing this phase. Very fascinating. There's also a ton of passion here. You're excited to see this move forward. I'm seeing very little sleep, but not because you're depressed, not because your sleep is really bad. It's just you're excited. You wake up early and you want to get out of bed. You're excited to start the day. Wow, 3 of Wands. Guys, this is a great reading. We go from the 2 of Wands to the 3 of Wands, seeing your goals and your visions move forward quite rapidly. And this literally describes what I was talking about. This is the thinking phase, world in his hand, planning out, okay, what am I going to do with this coastline? What am I going to do with this town, this kingdom that I have? And then here we see here he's already set out ships and they're returning. Okay, let's move forward with this. Like, I know what I'm going to do to make this coastline rich, and he's seeing it through. So that's really, really beautiful. Page of Wands shows that written communication, that agreements. You're very, very charming this week. There's a lot of fire signs here. A lot of wands. You are a fire sign, so you're in your element, you're in your power. You're very charismatic, very, very charming, and attracting a lot of growth. And people just want to say yes to you this week. So this is certainly a really great week this year to ask bold questions that you want a yes answer to, or like want people to agree with you. You're very agreeable. Like, okay, I see your point, Leo. Like, you're making total sense here. This is a great plan that you've come up with. I think this can really work. Like, let's see where things go. So that's beautiful. Some of you may even be getting into a committed relationship this week if you want. You'll be the one proposing it, or some sort of agreement in general. Like, hey, I may not have the time and energy for a full-blown committed relationship, but I really want to keep things rolling with you and see where things go. So, like, would you like to, see where this goes and continue with me and commit to that? Like, I don't know. I'm seeing something like that. Really, really beautiful. People are just in agreement with you. You're very good at negotiating this week, extremely good at getting other people to see your vision this week for sure. And that's going to help boost your goals forward rapidly. I mean, you literally have 2 aces coming out here. And you know what's funny? Cancer had these same 2 aces come out in reverse. So that's hilarious. If some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, this is where that could be moving forward. And that these 2 cards came out as the last card in reverse. So to me, yeah, for sure, you guys could be doing some business deals with any Cancerians in your life or connecting more with them. It could be any sign though. And yours are upright though, and it's all throughout your reading. So you're the one sort of initiating these changes in your life, and beautiful creative projects, emotions, as well as passion and excitement. So wonderful energy. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below. I'd love to hear your stories, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.